All right, so another big question about pipeline. What do you need to go on pipeline? Like, you're sitting at home right now, not sure. What do you need if you want to leave for pipeline to work? I got four things right here. Four things literally sitting right here that I'm going to show you that you do need for pipeline. You might not need anything as big as this. I just have bigger stuff that I've learned over my pipeline career of what makes me comfortable. So first of all, your very first thing that you'll need above all is a good pair of steel toe boots. So I have these Twisted X boots that I wear every day. You don't have to go and spend, $250 on a pair of boots. They have cheaper boots, of course, but you are going to be wearing them all day long. And if you're starting off as a labor hand or a welder's helper, you're going to be on your feet all day. And I highly recommend getting the nicest pair of comfortable boots you can afford. And go ahead and break them in ahead of time. Don't show up. My mistake was I showed up on the job with a brand new pair of boots, and it killed my feet for the first 2 weeks. I mean, killed them. Go ahead and wear them around while you're at home before you leave. Get them broken in, and that'll save you a lot of pain and heartache, I promise you. The number two thing you're going to need, you need a truck. Got to have a truck. You're working in an area where it's going to be muddy, it's going to be dirty, it's going to be rutted up. You're going to need a truck. I mean, you can't get by with a car. You need a truck. So I have a F-350, nothing fancy, but it is a dually. And you ask, why did I get a dually? Because I like to have the 8-foot bed for space. Why do I need an 8-foot bed for space? Because I like to haul. The number three thing you need is a drag up tank. Like this one's an 85-gallon L-shaped tank with a toolbox on top. So you need that on pipeline. You don't have to have it, but having the extra fuel, plus when you're an operator, you get paid for truck pay. They pay you extra just to have your truck out there. And on a lot of jobs, you're responsible for filling up the equipment, which the company pays for the fuel as well, the diesel. So that's the third thing you need. The fourth thing is optional. An RV. I have my own Flagstaff 34-foot bumper pull. I got a bumper pull because I don't want to be in a bind and have a fifth wheel connection when I might not have a truck capable of a fifth wheel. I do right now, but if something was to happen to this and I had to borrow somebody's half ton or something like that, or a truck without a gooseneck hitch, I like to be able to know I can pull off the bumper. So I got one of the bigger ones you can get for a bumper pull. The RV, which this one has 3 slide outs, it's nice. There are ones that are a lot more expensive, but this one, for me by myself, and my family came and stayed with me for the summer and we were comfortable in there, but by myself, it's got all the luxury and every amenity I need, and it's ready to go. I can back up and hook to it and be out of my driveway in 30 minutes right now, if the job calls. So do you need an RV? No, you don't. But the cost of living without an RV on pipeline is pretty crazy. Those man camp rooms, hotels, even finding an apartment to rent or something like that gets pretty extreme. So if you can't afford to just go pay cash for an RV, and you're dedicated, you say, I am going to work pipeline, I'm sticking with it, find you an RV. Financing on them, from what I understand, is pretty straightforward. They finance them long term like a damn house. So you can get a really nice one, 30, 40, 50 grand for a decent monthly note without being putting yourself in a bind. Mine was $12,000. It's paid for. I found it. It's a salvage title. I got it from Copart. Had to replace a few things in there, and it's good to go. My truck was 24 grand. You know, I've had the $70,000, $80,000 trucks before and got tired of the notes. So those are 4 things that you are going to have. You don't have to, okay? I'm just saying, if you want things to run smoothly and you want to be able to get on that road at any given time, because pipeline jobs, once you're in the system, once you've already been working, you know, a foreman could call me today and say, hey, I need an operator Monday morning. Can you be here? If you say no, well, I need till Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, well, they're going to pass on to the next guy. The pipeline jobs are always going to be, you know, pretty short notice, very short notice when they need somebody. So I'm always prepared to hook up and go at any given time. So that's your options. You can go without an RV. I haven't since day one. I had a little 22-foot Coleman trailer that was like $6 grand. I lived in that thing for 6 months, perfectly fine. Lived in it just fine. I just wanted to have more space for myself. So those are 4 things that I would recommend. The boots are not optional. You do need boots. Truck, man, I've seen some guys out there with cars. It just ain't nice. You need a truck, man. And you don't have to have a dually diesel or anything, but that's the ideal truck to have in the pipeline world. And the drag up tank, that's on you. It's good to have one. These are just 4 things I'm recommending. If you're just wondering, you have no idea about pipeline, these are 4 things I recommend. So any questions you guys have, just shoot them down in the comments. And if you're looking for a pipeline job or an oil field job, I recommend going to oilfieldjobshop.com. They got plenty of new listings, plenty of positions all over the country. So y'all check out the website. I'll post the link in the description below. And y'all be sure to subscribe, hit the bell, all that crap, because I post updated videos all the time. Thanks, guys.